It's a new weekend and another new game on the Atari VCS Store. So let's check it out. What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here for Bacon Ice Cream Productions and Team RTFC, welcoming you to yet another episode of Good Times with Retro Rich and Fun for Five. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We've got another game from Blue Sunset Games. So yet another returning indie developer visitor to the Atari VCS Store, this time with Assault on Metaltron. It says, get ready to defend your metallic planet from human and orc invaders in this intense, challenging, and addictive action tower defense game. Play solo or in cooperation. It is compatible with the modern controller and is an E for everyone game, which is pretty cool. It was also launched on sale. I think it was it's looking like a 10-15% discount or something like that at $5.84. It's pretty cool. So let's hit some buttons and check out the Assault on Metaltron from Blue Sunset Games. Let's go. All right, here we are with Assault on Metaltron. Before we hit launch, let's go down and check some cool stuff here. Let's check out the picture things. We'll do some multimedia hits. It's looking pretty cool. Looks like it might be some hectic action. That's for sure. You got the map in the corner. Some stuff to learn. I hope that there is a tutorial with all this kind of stuff. I had a little video too. We won't play that just in case there's some of those copywriting thingies come out and get you. But yeah, we're ready to launch. Let's play some Assault on Metaltron. Blue Sunset Games. It's pretty cool. Start game, random skirmish game, options, mute music, mute sound effects. Encyclopedia. Alright. Oh, it's like tower defense. Oh, okay. I can see this. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's turn this down a little because it is a little hot in the ears. In the ears. All right. We'll hit start game. Yeah, we'll just do the tutorial. Press X to select level. Press X to start wave. Y to continue. That's definitely not Y. It's not Y. It's X. For starters, you need to begin a wave in order to build towers. Okay. Press Y to start a wave. All right. I'm pretty sure it's X. For each wave you start, I'm gonna extra. Okay. Press the B open a tower menu. Selecting the tower you want to build, press the A button. Okay. I want to do the buttons. But how do you build the thing? That changes. Oh, is this like the placement? Oh, you have to be on top of the crate. Now you're in. Got it. Whoops. Well, when dancing at it? Okay. Attack speed, range. Okay. Oh, he's dancing. So you have to like stand there at it. Alright. So I think I get it. Limited upgrade slots. So be careful what stat you're upgrading. Okay. Alright. Normal attacks but resistant to elemental. Okay, so you have to know which ones and you have to build a variety of towers, okay? Okay. Alright. So you have to go to one of these tree things and then hit the button. How much do we have? We don't have a lot. Elemental. What about over here? Can we build over here? Yeah. There we go. Nice. So we should keep dancing to upgrade. I don't know why that one's invisible. What? Okay, those are... There you go. We need to get more like attackers or something. Hey, we did it. Alright. So that's kind of cool. He's got like a little level selector where you're walking around as the guy. Alright. Okay. So. Oh, I don't have enough. Alright, so I want fire rate up, so it'll shoot faster. So this one it's interesting because you got to think a lot, so it's hard to like talk while we're doing this. But now that I've kind of like gotten a little bit of a feel, and this is your standard tower defense. You kind of got to like upgrade your towers by either dancing or paying energy. You get energy by defeating enemies. It tells you what's coming next in the bottom left-hand corner, so you can be prepared for like what kind of enemy is going to be attacking you. And you just got to make sure that you have like strategic coverage for the lines, right? They're going to be walking down the orange brick road, for example. So you just got to make sure that you've got enough going on in order to effectuate your attacks. Now, I think the red is a attack power. I'm not positive. You can also use the L and R buttons to zoom in and out on the map. I would just pull all the way out, to be honest. I want to say that that's attack power. We're gonna find out because when the next guys come out, if I like annihilate them, then that's attack power. So you just got to go through here and that kind of thing. I think you can use the other buttons too to like make it go faster. Yeah, it's looking like we're doing pretty good. So you might want to do a couple times. You might want to upgrade your towers based on. Let's see here. We'll do fire rate again. Like you want to, if you're firing faster, then you can do obviously more damage per second. But you also want to make sure that you're not just like pea shooting at a wall. You want to raise up the power level a little bit because these guys look like this looks like one of these like elemental guys. So you might want to put an elemental tower down too, because that took a little bit more time than I would have liked. You know what I mean? All right, so let's dance on this. So hopefully these are going to be firing faster and then one tick harder. Like, I mean, I don't know what the percentage is, 10% or whatever. So yeah, it's just a little bit faster. Boom, 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 boom. But it's doing a lot of damage. So yeah, those are fine. So that one was firing slower. But now that it's getting upgraded, we got boom. Now that's going to be firing a little bit faster, which is exactly what we want. Oh no. Hold on. Can I get another tower in here real quick? Boom. We gotcha. We gotcha. Now, obviously, I'm not building the right tower types. I'm sure the developer is like, "What are you doing? You should be getting your elemental ones up." So I'll put a flamethrower tower here. So, let's see here. We got 2 more waves. So we'll see if this makes any difference, and we'll build this tower up by dancing at it. Yeah, that these guys don't really take a lot of damage with the fire. So, but they might not even make it around the corner because those other towers are firing faster and a little bit harder now. So, like that's gonna just like really kind of hit them up. But on this one, I think I'm gonna do a little more of the damage one, the damage dancing, and then just like try to upgrade as fast as possible. Because they're going to get hit a little on the... I'm pointing at a thing you can't see. At the left-hand side of the screen. And then they go into the flamethrower here. And let's see if this does any more damage. Not as much. So these are one of those physical guys. But this also is the boss, so it's probably a damage sponge. Alright, so we got that going on. We'll go over here, just in case he gets around. He's not going to get it. He's not going to make it. But, yeah, we got it. Yeah, we did it. Sweet. And we got perfect. We didn't lose any lives. We didn't do anything like that. All right, cool. We can go to the map select. Nice. So I guess it's because it's blue we did it. Yeah, we finished the stage, we perfected the stage, and we unlocked this area. So we can go to the next level and then start the stage. Now that I'm learning a little bit more about the game. So they're going to start here. So before I even start the wave, I can go and look. All right. So you want to make sure that you're putting these things where you can get the good choke points. So maybe you put one here. Maybe. You definitely probably put two here, right here. And then another one right here. That's like you're getting bang for your buck by putting those things here. But maybe you mix it up, right? Like a physical one here, an elemental one here, and a physical one here. And then you come back down here. Maybe this one again. You put another one here. Physical, elemental, physical, elemental, maybe if we get there. And then there you go. And you just pray that you have enough incoming funds. So that's the other thing about tower defense games. I like the fact that this one gives you enough like energy where you can actually do the things that you want to do and build. Because some games are like, oh no, you only get like a little bit, and then it just immediately is like cumbersome because you're waiting on getting the gold or whatever the resource is to build your next tower, and then what happens is you don't ever get it. You don't get it fast enough. So it becomes a little tedious. You have to like play by their rules. I like when you can be flexible and make little mistakes and learn how to play the game, and still not get like crushed. Light cannon. Oh no! I wanted to build. I'm hitting the wrong buttons here. Come on. There we go. We need to build a light cannon here. And we need to build a light cannon here. Oh, not yet. We don't have enough energy. Oh no! No, guy, no! Can we restart? I can restart. All right. So, right off the bat, actually, maybe we'll just do this. Maybe we'll start this way. All right. Start the wave. Build a cannon there, and then build a cannon here. There we go. We got a good wave. And then, oh yeah, we could start upgrading. I forgot. So we want to make them faster before the next wave. So, and I like the fact that there's actually like a little bit of a time warp too, like a time warp, but you have time to put in an upgrade and do your little dance or whatever before the next wave comes in, because that way like you're prepping. Obviously, you'd be doing building, but we're so far into the beginning of the wave that it's not a thing. You can't do it yet. Okay, then we want to do the damage one. These guys are coming in. Yep, they're starting to come in now. So now these guys are getting faster, and this will hit a little harder, hopefully. Oh, this is not good. Oh no! Yeah, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose some stuff. So, I mean, those probably would have done well with the elemental, but I mean, do you build one elemental and build one non-elemental? I mean, I don't know. I mean, you take 2 lives lost on that one. Let me see if I can finish this off. Yeah. Maybe it would have been better to build there because you get it hit for longer, and then build this one here. Maybe those are the 2 that you should build. Maybe you should build here and then there so you won't lose it. I'm not sure. All right. Well, we definitely got to build another one. So let's do this. We'll build a light cannon here. Yeah, because at least you're getting some more bang for your buck here. This one isn't perfect, but also this is pretty cool. Like, you're learning. It's not like so easy, you know? Here they come. Music's cool too. All right, there we go. Nice. Now we're getting a little faster. And we have enough now, we could probably build an elemental. Man, those flying guys are really, really fast. Let's see if we can get down here. Oh, man, they're out of here. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I don't know if this is enough. No, because these guys don't have enough. Yeah. Oh. What an annoying. It's annoying. Alright. So we're gonna make we're gonna build another one here. Light cannon. Yeah, we'll build the. I can hear the flamethrower going off. So now we'll build flame tower. I don't know if speed is a thing. We just go for power here. And I just really couldn't build it fast enough. Yeah, so these guys don't like getting hit with that. What's this? It's the boss. Yep, he's definitely not happy about that. Sweet, we did it. Far from perfect, but we did it. We got it in there. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So that is Assault on Metaltron. Let's go on the wrap up here and see what we got. All right, guys, there we go. That was Assault on Metaltron. Cool little tower defense game. Now, how do we feel about tower defense games? Let's go to the scores and see what we got here. We've got, of course, our certified good times, a score that is, hey, this game transcends all of the genres, adds something new to the table, must be checked out by all, like super awesome, go get this game, that kind of thing. Then we've got, yes, the fun was found, which is totally worth your time, even if it's not your genre, on all levels. It hits price point, it hits fun, playability, it hits graphics, sound, like that kind of stuff. And then we've got your yeah, but, which is, yes, you can find the fun. However, it might be a game that is out of zone a little, like, maybe you're not too good, too interested in that genre. And that might be a detracting thing. The cost might be a detracting thing. Graphics and sound might be one of them, but you can still put it all together in a little puzzle and still have some good times. And then the dreaded not great. A game that is so broken, so not QA'd, it somehow got through all of those phases and got to you after you put your hard-earned ducats down, and now you can't play. That's bad. Very few, if ever, games will ever get this one, but it's there, just in case. Where are we here on Assault on Metaltron? We are solidly in, yes, the fun is found territory on this one, and the reason why is because it hits all the boxes. It hits the graphics box. I think the graphics are a little cool. Sometimes it's a little hard to see like your tower points, and it definitely wasn't necessarily clear as to like that's where. I mean, I know the instructions tell you, but like you can't even be near. You got to be like on top of the thing in order to build your tower, which is an interesting thing. Like that shows you where your build zones are. But there are some other games, especially in the tower defense thing, where it's kind of like a build anywhere, but they have like blocks that show up when you try to put your thing down. So I know that the dev is like kind of flipping it a little. But yeah, it makes sense to me after I played around with it for a little bit, but it did take a little bit to find. Also, the control thing was a little weird because when the game is specifically telling you hit this button, it's going to work, and it's not. It's the other one, and then like at the same time, it's telling you to hit this other button, and that is the one. The controls are a little weird, little confusing. However, that doesn't deter the fun factor. I happen to like a good tower defense. I can sit there and put a good time in. We just went way over time on the Fun for 5 here, so very cool. I'm gonna play more of this game for sure. So that is fun. I enjoy that. And the price, you can't beat it. You're right around that $5 mark on Atari VCS. It's one of those. It's an auto buy. Just grab it. If you're looking for a game that's just looking to spend some time in, you can definitely find some fun in this one if you sit down and give it a couple minutes. Especially if you play the tutorial, then really spend some time reading and all that kind of stuff. I know kind of blew through some of that stuff, so that might have inhibited my experience at the beginning, learning where to go. But yeah, definitely fun. I like the character too, like the little tower buildy guy. I think it's kind of cool that he builds this little thing and he dances and he's like, I'm protecting from everybody, and it's like, all right, that's fun. That's kind of cool. So, but what do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments what you thought of Assault on Metaltron. Are you looking forward to some more stuff? Do you want some more Blue Sunset games? Are you gonna pick? Like I said, are you gonna pick it up, or are you gonna be playing? All that kind of stuff. Let me know down below in the comments. Let's get that conversation going. We love talking to you guys, and we've got some time over the weekend before I go away. So I'm going to be diving back into the sea of comments that have been just on top of me, so I gotta dig myself out of the comment well again, and get some stuff back to you guys. So I will be doing that. So, but anyway, very, very cool stuff. So, where we go from here? Well, there's going to be some new games coming out on Atari VCS very soon. If I'm not mistaken, we're right around the corner from that iRobot game, right? That'll be coming out soon on the Atari VCS. Plus, speaking of Atari stuff, we still got Atari games to play because we haven't Fun for Five to that. I got to go deep down in the list and pluck out all of the fun stuff that we got to play for that, and then complete the Atari VCS list. So that way, only new games will be the only thing I need to do Fun for Fives on. That'd be awesome. It's a goal, and we're going to get there. Because, I mean, we've done, out of the near 200 games that are on there, we've done nearly 200. So, like, yeah, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. So, anyway, thanks for hanging out with this very large episode on, like, I did not expect it to go this long, but this long episode of a Fun for Five on here on Bacon Ice Cream Productions. And before we go, we got to do one thing, and one thing only. And that is, you guessed it, give thanks to the members of the Good Times Club. So let's do that right now. Let's thank the EverCanadian, Crimson Cross, George Games, Chris Westerman, Phantom Fiction, Lidar Jim, Papa Pete, The Intellivision Gamer, Ken LeCure, Mr. Shua, John Willie, Gunsy20, Herb Wars, DF, Joe Atlash, David Valdez, Dan Nastic, Immortal Sojourn, Dr. Mark, Mad Scientist, and a new name has entered the ranks of the GTC, Alex Groot. Welcome to the GTC. I will have to make sure that your name gets on the thing for next time, because I literally just saw you on the list right now. So I will do that. I will work on that, on getting you in here. Welcome. You guys can also become members of the GTC by hitting the join button, say hello. Get some cool behind the scenes footage stuff, some random videos here and there, talks about things that are off script, I guess. I don't know. Like, things are tangentially related to geek culture, but are not necessarily Evercade, Polymega, Atari VCS, Sega Master System, etc. The focuses of the channel. I'm going to be doing more and more of those kind of videos, reacting to like movie trailers and like that kind of stuff. Very cool stuff. So if you guys want to do that, hit the join button. You get all that kind of stuff. Plus, you get the Good Times Club monthly meeting, where you, the members of the GTC, can actually impact what happens on the channel by saying, hey, do a video here or here on this topic or whatever, and it's awesome. So, plus, we also just thank you for your support for the channel in general, keeping 1080p StreamYard glory going and strong, not only here, but on the Evercade Effect and the Evercast and Calling All Retro Gamers. That's right. Every single member of the GTC holds up StreamYard glory in all of those categories. So we thank you. Thank you so much for your support. Not a member? That's okay. Leave a dislike, leave some comments for sure. And definitely, if you want to see more of this face, hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. And we will catch you next time for some good times. I'm Rich, and we will see you later. Take it easy, guys.
rtfc.baconicecream.com.